Welcome to another episode of Westmoreland Bulldogs, a podcast. I'm Callahan Marshall, here with Bambi Patterson, our PTO President. It's so nice to see you here.
Yes, thank you.
So I want to start off by talking about this holiday craft fair that's happening this Saturday, November 23rd from 9 to 3.
Yes.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about it. What can people expect when they come?
So this year, we actually have about 75 vendors, which is our
Wow.
largest so far. I feel like the holidays really brings everybody out, right? Like
Yeah.
they want to get out there and sell, all their awesome crafts and things. So looking forward to trying to get them to fit everywhere in the building. But yeah, we're super excited about the amount of vendors that we have this year, and they're, I guess, from like woodworking stuff to sewing, and there's some baked goods people.
I was gonna
so
say, I know we have a lot of bakers in this area that like to sell some of their treats, so I can only imagine there's some baked goods in there.
Definitely, yeah. So I'm that's what I always look for when I go to craft fairs or whatnot. But other than that, we have some classes that are doing fundraisers for themselves, like the marching band class of 2030, I believe, or 2026.
Yeah.
Which is also my favorite when it comes to craft fairs. I always try and get all of those classes and different programs to come out and like put their name out there, fundraise, do something, to support yourself and just support the community and be out there. So I'm looking forward to that. And then we have some food trucks. We have some people that will be in our cafeteria with some good food.
Ooh.
Like that chili that you always look for, or mac and cheese when you go to craft
Perfect
fairs,
time for chili, let me tell you. Especially because it is going to get colder this weekend.
Yeah. They say it's supposed to snow, which I am not looking forward to at all. But
you know what? I'm going to say this. I am happy with the way the weather has gone so far.
True.
It's been pretty warm for November.
Yes, I agree.
So I'm not going to complain.
Right.
Even though all of us are like, oh gosh, the cold's coming.
Yeah.
I totally get it,
Yeah.
but I am savoring this like 50-degree day we're having
absolutely.
here.
I love it.
So the chili is going to be good for this weekend. Then.
Right.
Yeah.
And then it costs us $1 to get in, or you can bring a canned good of some sort, which will be donated to our local area. So let's see, we have some good raffles that we're raffling off. Everybody looks forward to our prize roulette game. That's like our big thing there. So it should be a good time. We're excited about it.
Now, where should people enter? Like, where is this happening? Is it happening in the gym? Or is it happening in multiple locations here? Where's it
so it's going to be held right here in the high school. Entrance is the front entrance of the building. We are expecting all of our vendors to park over by the soccer field, so there's lots of parking for people to come and shop. And then it will be, the gym will be full. We have our auditorium that will be full. We have the kitchen that will be full of vendors. There's some hallways leading to those areas that will have vendors. So
wow, it's going to be all over the place.
It'll be
really busy
exciting.
Saturday because we do have a turkey trot going on too.
Yes.
So you guys are going to get people from that turkey trot.
Yeah.
So I do have a question. This craft fair proceeds, where do they go?
The proceeds are actually, we don't really make too much off of, honestly, the craft fair. I think it's more of like bringing something to the community, right?
Okay.
I'm all about community and trying to get people together and just having that feeling, all together. So whatever money we do make, we usually do donate to the food bank with all the items that we do get. And then obviously it goes back into our bank account to help out with the kids and the teachers and staff and all of that. So.
And it's really a perfect time to get some Christmas shopping done.
Absolutely.
Because, one, it's like around the holidays, and two, you get to buy unique gifts. Like, you're not going to find these things out, like, at your other stores.
Right.
Like, this is, like, a unique experience for this area. So if you're looking for something different, this is the place to be this weekend.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
It'll be great.
All right.
We're looking forward to it.
So, we are also having a tree lighting ceremony on December 3rd at 6 o'clock. So, I'm sure you all have heard, our district does an Adopt a Charity. We started this last year. Last year we adopted 4.
Okay.
So we did quite a few. It was a lot. So we decided to shrink it down to 2 charities for the year. So the first part of the year is special for us. And here's why. So Bambi, you had an incident this summer. Can you just explain that a little bit to me?
Yep, so I was sitting around a campfire like everybody does, you know, in the summertime. And somebody was gonna put gasoline on the fire to, you know, make it a little bit bigger than what it was. And unfortunately, the gas can exploded and the fire came back at me.
It's okay.
Sorry.
Sorry.
God, I wasn't doing this.
For someone, I've been through a traumatic experience as well. I totally understand why you're getting emotional. I get it.
So it burned 30% of my body, mainly my legs, my hands, and a couple of other areas. And I was in the ICU for 45 days. And
Wow, 45 days.
yeah, kind of crazy when you think about it. But I'm out now, and it's been about a little over a month since I've been out, and just trying to get back into the swing of things.
I love your resilience because you really did get back into the swing of things.
I
Most
know,
people would have been
everything.
like, I'm not ready yet for this, but you're like, nope, I'm going right for it. So
Yeah.
you were flown out to Upstate University's Clark Burns Center.
Yes. Yep.
Yes.
Thank
So how was your care there? I just want to touch on that a little bit because they do a really good job out there.
Yeah, I've never really, you know, been out to Upstate for anything, any type of needs whatsoever. So, I would say they were absolutely amazing, like the best care I've ever gotten. The nurses were, they were my family, you know, for those 45 days. And I got lucky this last time and went back there for an appointment and got to see them. And
Aww.
it was just, yeah, I couldn't, you know, say anything bad about, you know, just everything. Like they truly were like my heroes, you know, like that time there, you know, washing my hair when I needed it,
Aww.
you know, just making me feel good, you know, and yeah, just taking care of me. And
So what did you have to go through day to day there? I know recovering from burns it's not an easy recovery at all.
yeah, so I mean, I was definitely bedridden for most of the time. I couldn't really walk or anything, so I had to go through 4 surgeries, I believe it was total, skin grafts. I had like Godiva skin put on me first to make sure that, you know, skin would, you know, actually build onto, you know, my body the way that it needed to, which it did, thankfully. And then finally they were able to take skin from my upper thighs and use that for my bottom legs. And yeah, that's healed great. So just constantly going through that, right? Like changing of everything to make
It's
sure
a
nothing
process.
got infected. And yeah, lots of PT and OT, like making sure that I can move my hands or brush my hair or brush my teeth, like just having to do all of that and really learn all of that again, you know, that I think that was kind of a struggle too.
Yeah.
And even just learning how to sit up and stand up, you know, like yeah, there was some great PT, Randy, his name was, he was phenomenal. Like we just had this like love-hate relationship, you know, where like he knew that I didn't want to do any of it, but he was
But
really
he was
good.
pushing you
He was
'cause
really good
knew-
at making
yep.
me just like the jokes and everything, just making me like, you know, get to doing it. So yeah, lots of PT, OT, lots of stretching, lots of movement, just like a lot of everything that wasn't, you know, like that great, but they made it great for me there.
So with that being said, we did put Adopt a Charity in your hands for the first part of the
Yeah,
year.
and I appreciate that so much.
And you chose Clark Burns Center.
Yes.
Okay, so we have been doing small fundraisers here throughout the first part of the year. But this tree lighting ceremony, the proceeds are going to go to Clark Burns Center for that. Yes. So I want to thank you for coming. And oh, by the way, I should probably touch on the tree lighting ceremony when it's happening. I did say December 3rd from 6 to 8. But it is important for the community to come out for this because they treated you so well. And they took such good care of you. We are so happy that you're here and you're doing this craft fair this weekend too. So I'm happy that you're here because I know how difficult it can be to come out from something like that. So anything else you would like to add at all?
I really just want to say, thank you to like my community, like here I go again, but
It's okay.
just the outpouring of love and support from like every person in every area of like living here in Westmoreland, like the teachers and people that don't even really know me but have heard about things that have happened. It's so crazy, so I really appreciate everybody and I love everybody here and I couldn't have asked for a better place to be and to be loved. So
And what you went through was very traumatic. So to see people stepping up for you, and it's awful to say, but sometimes you see a lot of love from a community after something like this happens. And it makes you appreciate the people around you and like this community in general. I mean, this community in general is awesome.
Yeah,
They always show up when we need them. So I am sure they will show up for this. I'm also sure they will show up for the craft fair because again, we have an amazing community.
Yeah.
So I do encourage everyone to please come out to the craft fair this Saturday from 9 to 3.
Yes.
And if you want to get a little workout in before, we also have
The turkey trot.
We do have the turkey trot as well, which there will be a photo booth there. And a bunch of other games and activities. We're doing raffle baskets there as well. So maybe go over to our primary school, hit that a little bit, then come over here and do some Christmas shopping.
Absolutely.
Right?
It'll be fun. It's going to be a busy weekend, but it's going to be great. Yeah.
Yes, yep. And then mark on your calendar December 3rd, our tree lighting ceremony again at the primary from 6 to 8. And I really do encourage you guys to come out for that just because the money from that is going to a really good cause and someone who helped us. And I mean, you do so much for us here too. So we thank the Clark Burn Center for taking such good care of you because you plan, I don't think people realize this, but you plan the Easter egg hunts every year, the purse bingo. What else do? You do so much more. You do the craft fairs every year. Like, she plans a lot of really great events for the kids and the families. So
Yeah, me and my team of girls.
yeah,
They're awesome.
you all do such a
Yeah.
good job, and the kids, I can tell you, love your events. So so thank you to the Clark Burn Center for
Yes.
taking such good care of someone who does so much for us here at the school.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
All right, well, thank you for joining me on the podcast, and thanks for sharing your story. I know it's hard, so I really do appreciate you coming on and telling us what happened. But we are so happy you are here.
I know. Yes, thank you so much.
All right, thank you for watching Westmoreland Bulldogs, a podcast. We'll see you next time.